falling off, and I was like trying to hold them on. We got some rubber bands, duct tape. What can we do?
Change my hairstyle. That's what it is.
Well, we are so happy y'all tuning in today. This program, we're right before Christmas. The holiday seasons are here, and we're going to be talking about Christmas on the farm. People come out to my farm, they see the mules, and everybody's got a story about their granddad and grandma, and they had a mule. And so we would love you to call in at 803-799-8255. Again, that's 803-799-8255, and tell us your favorite farm story, Christmas farm, or just a story. So, Christina, tell us a little bit about you, because you are such an interest. This lady right here is my moral compass. If I have any problems, before I act, I call her up and be like, Christina, so-and-so and so-and-so, you need... She is just an angel, and she's got a deep history in South Carolina. Her family does. So, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. My family are on my mother and father's side, all from the low country of South Carolina. Specifically on my mother's side, they're all farmers. But everybody, even on my dad's, if they weren't farming, they were gardening, local fishermen, that type of thing, hunting. But my family has deep roots to land, which is why when I come to you and I share this, like, hey, Sal, have you ever heard? And
I get so excited. I'm like, what? Tell me, please.
but being with that and growing up, specifically when I think of working in the garden, I think of my grandmother who lived right there on the land that my uncle farmed, and me spending my summers there in Bamberg, South Carolina.
Wow.
That is what I remember when I am in the garden, and when I come to you and ask for certain seeds or what should I do, I base that. So my gardening is based on remembering. My gardening style is also based on spiritual, but at the same time, it's a community within a community of remembering all the people before me, but all the people that I can remember, and just good memories. So I tie certain things to what I remember as a kid.
All the skills. I mean, we've lost so many skills since like the 1930s, and actually 95% of our seed varieties have gone extinct because nobody is saving the seeds anymore. So what you're doing is very important to uphold the land, uphold our ancestors, how they were doing. And your family, I just found out, was pig farmers like my family. Two generations. I know my dad and my granddad did pigs, and I think my granddad's granddad did cattle, but milk farming. But yeah, that's very interesting.
It's different because even when my mom talks about like and it's not like pig exactly like how we did it, how we do it now, where we can just go get some bacon or whatever. But she'd share that
it would be something special because it's something to be proud of, and that you raised a pig up. And so
and it wasn't just like, whenever you felt like it was, it would spread out one hog and you'd spread that out and share. And that's the biggest part too. The community part of sharing with gardening is my jam. That's the part that brings me the most joy of, seed saving, but even the harvest and sharing it with others to be able to grow them.
And she is such an expert on seed saving. I mean, I'm calling you all the time about stuff. Well, that's gardeners. We're always learning, and we're always learning new techniques, and we're trying to carry on the old too. So just melding all that together. And Joshua now I think he's almost a certified farmer. He's going to come to the farm and help us harvest asparagus roots, I believe, today.
Yes. I'm an OSHA certified farmer. That's all I can say.
Yes. He is a beast on the tractor now.
Awesome.
I mean, he's got some skills.
Maybe the best.
Yes, I think so. I think we need a trophy. You earned your tractor badge.
That can be done.
The onion badge and the tractor badge he's earned so far.
It's fun, I can tell you that. Honestly, I love hanging out with Sal, but
The tractor.
Tractors are
The
pretty
tractor,
fun.
yeah.
The tractor.
That's what I want to get on to, man.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. The tractor. Yeah, so y'all call in your Christmas memories, 803-799-8255. Again, that's 803-799-8255. And what's your favorite Christmas memory on the farm?
Oh, okay. And whether it's on a farm, but it's twofold.
It doesn't have to be
Let me say
exactly,
this.
because we live on a farm, so
Yes.
inside is farm, outside is farm. Just check our shoes, before you come in.
Yes. So most of the time, although I spent most of my childhood in Irmo, South Carolina, right? Mm-hmm. But we'd spend our holidays as a family in the Low Country between Bamberg and Walterboro. And so, but I remember this because I'm a music lover too. My Aunt Kat, she ran a daycare center. Mm-hmm. But before the Christmas parade, we'd all have to get together to decorate her float for her daycare center.
Ooh.
So all the family would get together and we'd blast Jackson 5 Christmas. And,
I
and
love
we'd
the
sing-
Jackson 5.
we'd sing
Michael is my hero, and Dolly Parton, both of them.
But we'd play the Jackson 5 Christmas and decorate
man.
the float to get ready for the Christmas parade. And also, we'd listen, I can think of it now, James Brown Christmas, Stevie Wonder Christmas, all the Christmases,
man,
right?
Yes.
And so then I also, just another part of it is the bonfire right outside, but my mom telling me or putting that sweet potato up under the embers and that's the sweetest sweet potato ever. Like when you peel it back, everything is caramelized.
Wow.
And I tell you, put in that sweet potato under those embers is just, that's what I remember.
Did y'all dig the big hole? And
It wasn't big. It was just a little
hole.
Yeah.
And then, and you said y'all did a lot of crab. Did you do crabs in the same?
Yes. That was picnic table, line it with newspaper and just dump it on the table.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if y'all have a favorite Christmas memory on the farm or just a farm memory, call us in at 803-799-8255. We'd love to hear about it. And when we come back, we're going to learn about Joshua's favorite Christmas memory.
I can tell you that my least favorite memory at the farm was definitely scraping the manure last week.
But you're such a pro at it. That is, I'm so bad at scraping, like keeping it even and all. It's an art to it, and he mastered it in 20 minutes.
It was fun. It was good.
And we'll be right back. Hey y'all, welcome back. We are so excited. We've got a caller on the line. We've got Miss, I believe, Lily and Deanna.
Hi.
Hey, how are y'all
Hello.
doing?
We're good. How are you?
Fantastic. I bet you've got a couple memories on the farm.
Yeah, I do.
Can you tell me your favorite?
My favorite was probably riding the tractor for the first time.
Riding the tractor. That was Joshua's favorite too. What did you like about it?
Well, that I got to move something.
What did you get to move, sweetheart? Do you remember?
I got to move hay for the animals or something.
Yeah, you did. You got to feed them and you got to dump it too, didn't you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite
And then
animal? Go ahead.
And then I got to drive back.
And you get to drive back?
Yeah, I got to drive back.
And tell everybody how old you are.
8 years old, going on to 9.
All right.
That is amazing. So, what critter is your favorite critter? If you wanted a Christmas present and you wanted me to bring one of those critters down there, which one?
Highland cow is mine.
Which critter
Same.
from
I
the
love-
farm?
I love Highland cows too, but I would probably do Sunny or Russell.
Sonny or Russell?
Yeah.
Good choices.
Maybe one of the dogs.
And one of the dogs too?
Yeah.
Oh, which dog?
Probably the big brown fluffy one. That was all over me.
The big brown. You talking about
Junebug. Oh yeah, Junebug.
Junebug or
That's
Mad
mine.
Bear, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Junebug.
Junebug. Okay, I might deliver her after last night, keeping me up all last night.
Keep her good for you.
Do what?
We'll keep her good for you.
You keep her good for me? I bet you would. I bet Deanna would be shipping her back to me really quick. Junebug's my border collie, and she can't hold her liquor.
No.
I've had her in AA a few times. She just,
Junebug's my
she
favorite.
gets into the sauce sometimes. She is hyper.
Junebug's
And just
my
like
baby.
Lily. Lily's hyper. I think they're both spirit animals, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You're
We're
her
both
spirit
spirit.
human, and she's your spirit dog. What do you think, Lily? You still there?
Yeah.
Yay! Yay! Is there anything? What are you growing right now?
Growing right now, well, we're growing some food outside.
Yay!
So we got the box, but we haven't started the box yet. We love the monthly seed box that you send out. She gets so excited to see it in the mail and to open it and to see what vegetable we're going to learn about or what activity we're going to do
I
with
haven't got a lot of them.
What'd she say?
it. So I think that's one of her favorite things, too, is the boxes.
Yeah, and this is the Christmas box that just went out, and they've got the amarillas in it, which is really fun. It just gives everybody a little bit of a break.
Nice.
Oh, I just messed up Chris's surprise here. Sorry, anybody who ain't got your box yet, I'm sorry, I just ruined the surprise. But we have a subscription gardening service, and you can sign up, and then every month you get some seeds, you get directions, you get online help, you can call me. You get free classes too with it's like $35 a month with shipping, and you get free classes. Just it's so much fun, and the kids and adults too. Just love seeing them.
Yeah.
I get a lot of calls. There's one guy in Texas. Every time he opens his box, he calls me. He goes, "Hi, I'm in Texas. Do you remember me?" And he goes, "I'm opening up my box," and then he tells me everything that's in the box. So it's so much fun.
Amazing.
It is.
It's great for beginners, too, because somebody like me who's not good with gardening, it has step-by-step instructions, and it helps me gain knowledge and assist her with planting everything and growing it.
And it's great for the backyard grower. Somebody that doesn't have a whole lot of space that just have pots. We got Joshua growing onions. He got his onion kit. How are your onions doing?
You may be totally honest with you.
Uh-oh.
They have not been planted yet.
What?
What?
His face is turning red.
Yes.
Okay. It's okay to get a little backed up on your farm projects during the holidays,
The
right?
one farm project, I've never planted anything else, but I haven't planted yet.
But you did clean out the beds.
I have. Is it too late to plant those onions?
No. You can get them in the ground. You can plant onions all the time, even if you got little pots. It's fun to mess with the people who have pots, indoor plants, and just put an onion here and there. Yeah.
I haven't done it indoor, but I've grown onions, but garlic. I got my garlic from you, but I'm kind of like Joshua. I've taken a rest
Taking
this
a rest.
season. I'll start sometime in January, February.
And that's
but
fine,
yeah.
because it's just like the ground needs a rest sometimes. Sometimes we need a rest, because it is a lot of work. Joshua cleaned out 3 beds. I'm so excited, to see all the hard work he's done.
I'm a little scared to put in so much work just because of we have no sunlight. It's really hard to grow stuff because there's no sun. It's blocked right by our house, and we live right next to the Harbison State Forest, so there's no way to get sunlight through. So it's a little bit tricky. I'm nervous doing all that work just for it to... Because that's what happened last year, and we can't grow a lot of grass because of that, but...
Well, we can always put it in pots, and you can move it around, especially onions. Onions do good in pots.
With every hour, just move it a couple of feet.
Yeah, just
with the
move it a
sunlight.
couple feet. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure with all your engineering knowledge, you can get this little plant thing that moves around with the sun.
Probably could, just all around my house, both sides.
Lily, you're going to a science school. You think you can invent that?
Invent what?
Something to move the pots
Move the
maybe.
pots with the sun.
with the sun.
They can
Maybe.
follow the
I
sun
think we
around.
can.
Yeah.
Tell us about your school, because I'm so proud of you.
So it's called Forest Lake Elementary,
Mhm.
and it's pretty good.
It's pretty
Except
good.
lunch is very far away.
Except it's very far away.
It is really good, and it's kind of cool because you know how mostly schools only go to one playground every day?
Mhm.
Well, we go to different playgrounds every day. Like Monday, we'll go to the courtyard, and then Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll go to the
What about
playground.
NASA Lab?
NASA Lab is one of my favorites. Art is one of my favorites.
What about Project Lead the Way?
Okay.
She's like, okay, but I want to talk about the playground.
What about the cafeteria?
Well, probably my favorite part of the day is dismissal.
Oh my gosh.
That would be mine too.
That's being 8. That's understandable.
New spokesperson for the school right here.
Right?
Honest reporting.
Lunch is pretty good, except we have to be quiet for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's got to be
I think that's-
really hard for you, Lily.
I think
Really
that's
hard.
understandable, though.
But what if our lunchtime is only 10 minutes all day?
I think that's understandable.
Lily sounds like my daughter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Lily does not stop talking. Like, I mean, her and Junebug are like, blah, 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 blah,
Yes.
blah,
If
blah,
it wasn't so early in the morning, I'd be the same way.
Yeah,
You'd be the same
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
yeah. So Lily, does Lily's school have a garden?
I'm not sure because I've never seen a garden, so
Well, that might be something you need to start over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they may have a garden they're hiding from us. I'm not
They're
sure.
hiding a garden?
They're a STEM-focused school, huh? They're a STEM-focused school, so it would be cool, like the moon, they're growing the moon chilies.
Uh-huh.
They have that project that may be
Yeah.
cool to get into.
Yeah.
That is a really, really unique program. If you don't know, definitely look them up on Facebook. I think what's it called? It's the Pepper Project. I think if you put Pepper Project with NASA, and the schools compete growing peppers, and I think they're trying to grow them artificially so when they go into space, there's no,
Right.
yeah, so it's a really neat program. And you know what? I send them a box
Oh, you do?
down to NASA. I do. It's
That's
so cool.
neat. I love that.
I met
love
somebody
that.
at a dog show that works there and works with that program. So yeah, she signed up for my box.
I love
did. I was
that.
handing out water with my Grow Your Garden with Sal. Grow Your Garden with Sal. I don't take yeah. I'm shameless. I'm sorry.
That's
I want to
okay.
get everybody growing.
Listen, and that's a goal of everybody that I meet in sharing seeds and things like that, because if we can get everybody growing, that would be amazing. But also, I'm realizing, yes, for the food part, but even for which we don't talk enough about, our mental health,
Yes.
right? Getting outside, being in the sunlight, or having our hands in the soil. It's so many beneficial, and even just movement, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we love going to sales, like me, especially as a parent. I love the opportunity to teach my child where food comes from, all the hard work that Sal and these farmers put into the work, into the food, the reward of growing it and eating it and cooking it. It's a lost art form that's going. So it gets her away from technology. It gets her away from tablets. And she could just run. It's probably one of the few places I feel comfortable as a parent where I'm like, bye,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
She could
Get
be
all the
up
energy out.
Right. She could be up getting chicken eggs. She could be up with Sonny and Russell, with the goats, or she could be down at the high tower with Miss Tracy cutting greens and picking stuff for customers because she likes to come there and work. So it's great as a parent, too, to just let her go, but learn also that where food comes from and how food is produced, it's a lot of labor. We got to appreciate our farmers, all the work that goes into it, and how the whole process goes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you're going to find, Christina, she grows, I grow. It's not a big competition because everybody's got their little niche and everybody can share something with everybody else. And we love to talk gardening. So you come out to my shop, I'm going to be like Lily, need that 10-minute lunch break where I don't talk. Well, Lily, thank you so much. And you're coming to the Misfit dinner So y'all reserved to come out there. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that when we come back after the break. I really appreciate you, Lily and Deanna.
Bye, itself. Bye, itself.
Bye. Merry
it's great
Christmas.
talking to y'all.
Love you.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Bye. Oh, Lily is so precious. And, you know, the kids come out and they not very apt to eat vegetables out of the grocery store. But when they pick them, they just insert them in the mouth and just eat them up. So we'll be back after this break. Thank you.
Sing it, Sal.
How much fun it is to ride in a one-mule open sleigh. If it's my mule, that mule's running. Fast. We can turn that sled into something for the fire if you hook my mule up to it. Joshua got to meet Ricochet. That's my mule, the red one.
Yes, I got to meet all of them, and they're scary.
Yeah, the mules are. The donkey and the horse isn't.
I'm not sure which one it was. Had the big tractor, not the big tractor, the small tractor, but
Medium tractor.
medium tractor. Thank you. It made me feel a little bit better about myself. But so I had the tractor, and I was scraping the pen where the mules are. The white one, I was driving. It would just walk right in front of me. Why was it just walking right in front of me? And so I was like scared I was going to hit it, and it didn't care. So I had to go around it. You'd think a big orange tractor would make it move out of the way, but
No.
They like to get your goat. They're very, very smart. So when they find something that aggravates you, and this is more the mules than anything, when they find that one thing that gets your goat, then they are they're gonna just keep doing it. So they're like, oh, I'm getting attention by standing in front of this tractor.
And then I was going pretty fast, going back up because I was making laps around trying to clean the one way, and it was running alongside of me as I was going pretty fast in the pen. It was going alongside me like we were having a race. They're pretty fast.
They are very, very fast. Yeah, especially the red mule. Oh my gosh.
So, Joshua, would that qualify as your favorite Christmas moment?
Well, I guess my favorite Christmas music, my favorite Christmas moment, I don't even know. I don't really have a specific Christmas moment.
You have a farm moment then?
Sure.
Yeah.
The tractor, of course.
Yeah. I don't really know. I guess meeting Russell.
Meeting Russell.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the pigeons. Not a big fan of the pigeons, but it's all pretty cool. And like Lily was talking about, or I guess her mom, it's really cool to get out there and just see what's going on.
See all the animals, because a lot of people don't know
Get
about
away
the
from your
homing
phone.
pigeons.
Everybody's addicted to their phone. I'm addicted to my phone. Just go out there and just walk around.
Exactly, and have a little bit of peace.
Well, that's how I met you. Remember? Actually, a lot of people have been talking about you, and then I just found out. We'll just started coming to your space, your farm, and just walking around. And you'd always come out. You didn't know me yet, and you were like,
No.
Can I help you with anything? I'm like, no, I just need to walk.
I was like, here's some scissors. Can you go harvest some lettuce while you're at it, while you're walking around?
And I just walk around, and then Junebug took to me.
Oh, man,
right?
Junebug
And
loves
so-
you to death.
Yes, as soon as I walk up, she already knows, get the ball. And we're running it, but that's my baby. I love me some Junebug. So
Junebug is
but
sweet.
yeah.
She's a mess.
She loves the huge tennis ball in the back. Every
Yes.
time I'm there, makes you throw it for her.
She did. She got this gigantic tennis ball.
I love Junebug.
It's so much fun. Well, we've got a caller on the line. Miss Sally is calling about her favorite Christmas farm memory.
The other Sally.
Good
The
morning.
other Sally, yes.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are y'all doing today?
Doing
Happy early
fantastic.
Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, sweetheart.
Thank you. I was trying to think of what would be a funny story, too. And, of course, on the farm, they grew everything. But when we were little, we were all real Southern Baptist, no drinking or anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my family did make homemade Scuppernine wine.
Oh, yes.
And
Yes.
even as a little tot, they'd give us a taste, and they'd laugh at me, because I'd go behind the door because I'd make so many faces when I drank it. It was kind of a little sweet, sour thing. Well, at Christmas, my dad's sister, Aunt Katie, who was like my second mom, everybody in the family loved her because she had no children, so everybody was her children, and she spoiled us all. But at Christmas time, she made a fruitcake every year, and it was so good. But what made it so good, I found out later, was because she soaked it in that homemade wine.
Ooh.
Well, one of my cousins, who was probably between 14 and 16 at the time, decided he wanted to make some homemade wine at his mom and dad's house without telling anyone. But what he didn't realize is that you've got to leave something on it to let it breathe instead of putting the top on tight.
Uh-oh.
So my understanding is that in the middle of the night, it blew up and blew the back of his bookcase up where he was hiding it.
Oh my gosh.
The story goes that his mom jumped out of the bed, hit the floor, and said, "Oh, my Lord, they're firing at us, they're shooting at us." Anyway, I will not disclose my cousin's name to protect the innocent or not so innocent in this case. But that is a story that has gone on now for, let's see, I'm 58, so it's gone on for a little over 50 years. And it's just hilarious.
Miss Sally, do you really like fruitcake? Because I've never been able to get behind it.
Only my Aunt Katie's, and it was all homemade, and it was really good. Honestly, it was really good.
Yeah, not
I can't,
that candy,
I can't eat
icky
the
stuff.
store-bought stuff. No.
Well, we made a fruitcake a couple years ago, and it was covered in, I don't know what it was. It was like rum or something. It was
Yep.
terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Well, that's why you've got to have the right stuff to start with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
Now-
Scuppernheim wine. I can do that. I can throw
it's-
that down.
My
Yeah.
grandma used to make
It
it.
was
It's good.
well, I mean, they would
Oh,
put
yeah.
ours and they would like brush it in this just rum, and it was. I didn't understand it. I don't know if it was like some like
It just
recipe. I mean, it's just I don't understand how somebody would like that.
it kind of kicks
I
out
don't
the
know.
alcohol, don't
I
it?
think that's. I'm sorry. Say it again.
Don't the alcohol kind of cooks out or no?
Well, she would soak it after she cooked it.
Yeah, that's what my family did.
Yeah.
That's
So while
crazy.
it was still in the pan, they'd poke holes in it and pour the wine over it, so it sat there and soaked it up, and it made it real moist and, of course, very winey.
Very whiny.
I think people ate the fruitcake just so they could get the alcohol.
That too, and then fruitcake wasn't one of those things that you just picked up everybody's fruitcake. It just had to be that special person's fruitcake too, because
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
not
And
a
you
cake
only
that
got
you.
it like once a year, so
yeah.
once a
Yeah.
year you can handle it.
Yeah.
But now, Josh, you might not like fruitcake, but there's a thing called fruitcake cookies that are delicious. You might want to look that recipe up and try it. You might surprise yourself.
Same concept.
I don't know. It's got the same kind of fruit and all in it, but it's the cookie, and it tastes completely different to me. But it's really good.
I'll have to try
That
that.
sounds
you-
good.
do you still
A
soak it
lady I
in-
worked with one year. No alcohol. It's just regular cookies, but it's got the same kind of ingredients. The lady I worked with made them one year, and I'm like, I don't eat just everybody's fruitcake stuff. And she could try it, so I did. I'm like, oh, these are very, very good. So do yourself a favor, look up the recipe, try it one time, see if you like it.
I'm gonna have to try that.
That sounds good. We might have to make it for our Misfit dinner coming up.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, we have the Misfit dinner coming up on Christmas Eve from 1:30 to 3, and it's a drop-in. And we've got some really fun prizes to give out and gift bags and stuff. So are you going to stay in town for Christmas Eve?
Yes. Luckily, all of our family is right here in Blythewood, so we don't have very far to go. We're going to my in-laws Christmas Eve night, and then everybody's coming to my house for Christmas Day lunch.
Well, if you're in Blythewood, you know where you can go, right?
I know where Groucho's is, yeah.
Yes. If you're in Blythewood, you got to stop by my dad's restaurant, Groucho's Deli. It's right off
That's
exit
right.
27.
Yep.
So.
Right there by the food line. We know it well.
When you get all the stuff cooked and you know you can't eat it yet because you got to wait, then go down to Groucho's, get you some food, and then you're not nibbling on all the food you just made for everybody else, right?
Yep, and when you get tired of the leftovers.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Well, y'all have a great day. It was good talking to you, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Blessings all through the year.
Thank you,
God bless
Sally.
you,
Thank
hon.
you.
Thank you so much. Her father used to come into the store all the time. He's just such an avid farmer, and he's passed, but he's amazing guy. So all these warm memories. We got another caller?
Yeah, we have another caller. I haven't asked their name, but we'll just throw them on the air. Welcome in.
Hello. Morning, Sal.
Hey, how are you doing? Who am I talking to today?
Really. Okay, goodbye. I'm not even talking to you.
Oh, Sherry. Hey, Sherry. Hey, everybody sounds different on this in the headphones.
Okay. So, as luck would have it, just for you, I'm making fruitcake cookies. So I want to bring them to you out for your dinner.
Sherry's an amazing cook.
Oh, you're so sweet. You're too kind. So I've got some already made up, and that's what I'll be doing this afternoon is baking cookies.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
I will definitely bring you some.
Yeah, we'll get some to Joshua.
I'll try those. I'll try those. If they're actually different,
Well,
I'll try them.
I'm like the other caller. My grandmother used to make fruitcake. I'm not a big fruitcake person either, but she made a fruitcake right around Thanksgiving and would wrap it up. She didn't put any type of alcohol on it. She just wrapped it up in wax paper, put it in the cabinet in the dining room, and there it sat until Christmas Eve.
Oh,
and
wow.
it was so good. I haven't been able to pull it off. That might be my thing to try after the New Year.
Mm-hmm.
But I started making fruitcake cookies, and they're good, and they're not. It's not a lot of too much fruit in it. I don't know. It's hard to
What kind of fruits are you using?
It's really good. You use the same type of fruit that you would for a cake. You know, the citron and the mixed fruit, the candy fruits that are all chopped up.
Mm-hmm.
But you can put whatever you want to in it. I don't care much for just cherries. Some people put just cherries in it, like the candy cherries. But this has orange and pineapple, just different things.
Oh, wow.
Pineapple would be really
I
good.
I think I put walnut in it this time. I usually put pecans in it, but I put walnuts.
That's why you're asking if I had any more pecans the other day.
No, I needed those for a friend of mine that needed them for some special recipe. So,
Oh, goodness. We harvested them all. The hurricane blew them out early. Blew them out of the trees early.
Yeah.
Man, I cannot
but I have
wait to try some of your cookies.
I could have made you some before, but maybe not.
I don't remember
but you
eating.
would like them.
That'd be nice for
I
the
like
misfit
everything
dinner,
you
too.
cook, though.
Well, thank you. I don't know what your surprise is going to be. I'm still working on that.
Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. And if you have some extra,
yeah.
we can serve them at the misfit dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I'm making them for. You
See,
can
now,
have them
look
for
at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
Sherry, you are so awesome. Sherry comes out every Wednesday and volunteers at the store, at the farm, and then also has been a big help at the Big Red Barn Veteran Retreat Garden. I'm the garden manager out there.
Yeah, we needed you there, Josh.
Yeah,
really
we
had
definitely
fun.
needed you.
What do you need me for? What do you need me for?
Dig out the bed.
Okay, I can do that.
We'll be right back.
Hey gardeners, expert or beginner, come out and get your seeds and plants from Growing Your Garden with Sal this season. They're an SE certified farm offering local vegetable seedlings as well as plants and seeds. We teach you how to grow your garden even if you don't have a green thumb. Online at salslocalseed.com or visit 113 Hilltop Drive in Columbia. That's salslocalseed.com. Support your local farmers.
Sing it, Sal.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. Is that when you say you bring me some piggy pudding? Gonna bring you some
Merry
piggy pudding.
Christmas and a Happy New Year.
That is fantastic. That is the brilliant work of Josh Cohen. I just really appreciate it. It just makes it so much fun. We just have a good time here. We do.
Too early for it, but I think we might have to talk to Kevin and see if we can push it back. Maybe 8 to 9 p.m. might be our next time. It's a little early, but no, it's a great being out here, and I have a really good time every week.
Yeah.
During the football season, I'm here until midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, he has another show, Sports Talk.
Yeah, we do a lot of shows here, and but I'm here during the football season. We have our high school board show here on the Point, and it's late. It goes until midnight, but I'm here until about 1 o'clock, and I don't get home until almost 2, and then I don't I have to get back over here at I'm here at 7.
We
So,
need to put a cot in here for you. Just put
it's
a
not a
cot.
bad idea here on Millwood Avenue. I could.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably a bad idea on Millwood
Not
Avenue. but
outside in the parking lot in the studio.
It's technically it's all manageable. I mean, I could. It's a little cold outside for a cot, but in here is pretty good.
You can have like a little wrap up thing. You know, the ones that you just push a button and it goes phew.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a
Inflatable.
sleeping mattress. I have a inflatable mattress I can use.
There you go. I think
But,
it could be stuff up under the desk here.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, I think it could work. Yeah. So moving on.
Plant of the week. Plant of the week. What is it?
I think it should be mistletoe this week.
Well, tell us about mistletoe.
Yeah, so mistletoe is kind of a parasite. It attaches itself to trees way high up. And we use as a big Southern tradition. I'm so surprised Kristen doesn't do this.
No.
But you gotta take a shotgun and you got to shoot it out of the tree in order to get it, because it's like some of my pecan trees are like 3 stories up in the air. Yeah, and their limbs are quite dangerous, so you don't want to try to climb up the tree.
You got to get me out there this week. When we leave here today,
We
give
gotta
me a
get
shotgun.
Snuffy out there and let you shoot
That would be
some
amazing to
mistletoe.
watch.
Yes.
We could do a whole video on that.
Yeah.
YouTube video on
You
I
gotta
don't know
show
how
me.
many people would actually do that, because I think a lot of people that listen and watch the show is definitely live in an HOA. I don't think that would be acceptable, but
Yeah, maybe a high powered Nerf gun would work.
they probably make a some kind of gun, like a airsoft gun,
Airsoft gun.
that'll go up there and dispatch the mistletoe.
Yeah, I got to see that, Sal.
My friend Sally with a Y, her son Eli hunts squirrel. Yeah, and he's in like a backyard, and he's got some kind of air type gun. Like, you know, I mean, I'm not very prolific on all the gun types. I like my guns, and that's about what I have.
What you
but
have,
yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, he's got some. So sorry about not having the, name exactly right, but he's got some kind of air gun, and yeah, he hunts squirrel. So I'm gonna have to call him, because I would think that mistletoe grows in Florida. They're in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My friend with a Y.
Have you
Sally with a Y.
have you shot down any mistletoe this year?
I have not. I've not, but a lot of it's actually blown down.
Well, if
from
we
the
don't,
wind.
if we don't actually shoot it down today, yeah, at least like point it out to me, because I've never seen
will,
seen
yeah.
a wild mistletoe.
And it's real easy to see, because most of the trees don't have
Yeah.
leaves right now. So you look up and you see this green kind of succulent type thing hanging
Have
off
you ever
of it.
seen it? Have you ever?
No.
I've never
No.
recognized that.
I can't say.
Wow, y'all are so your country, but you so city.
No.
So Millwood Avenue. Yeah.
So Millwood Avenue. So yeah, that'll be exciting today. So if y'all want to come out to the farm, we're at 113 Hilltop Drive. We're open 11:30 to 3 today, and we can go search for mistletoe.
We can go on a mistletoe hunt. No classes today, though, right?
No classes today. You
No
can dig
classes.
sunchokes up if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you
I can
wanna
get
come
behind
out-
that on the tractor.
Yeah, we need. We sold all the sunchokes we harvested last week, and now we
Yes.
have to harvest some more.
Yes.
Yeah, we're shipping them out too, so they're going all across the country. So if you want
Beautiful.
some, you
And
know.
to NASA? Did I hear you say that you're shipping stuff to NASA?
I am. Yes, a lady signed up that works there. In the pepper program.
Very cool.
I met her at a dog show at my friend Sally. She does agility. And in Florida, and yeah, I gave her a bottle and started talking to her, a bottle of water, not a bottle of Scuppernine wine. That would be good. And got to talking to her, and she signed up for the boxes, and yeah, so getting them shipped down there is pretty cool.
Nice.
Yep. So
Nice.
sunchokes are going to Florida.
Beautiful.
Yep. On
so
the way.
we have a Misfits dinner, and I won't be able to make it, but
I know.
tell me a
so
little bit
sad.
about it.
Yeah. So the Misfit dinner I started about 4 or 5 years ago. After I think it's this is 4th year. After just talking to a lot of people are sad during the holidays. We've lost a lot of loved ones. Some people lost everybody. There's divorces where the kids are going with the one family and they're here alone. It's so many reasons, right, Chris?
There are, and some folks, even just being away from their family can't get to them.
Yeah.
or it's a lot of reasons that personal too.
Or their family's crazy. It could be that too. Or you can have a perfect family and be around people, but just being around the farm on Christmas and getting to talk to people.
Or you can bring your family out, and if your family, just bring your family out to the farm. You don't have to.
You don't have to be by yourself.
Yeah,
you don't have to be weird
yourself.
like me. You don't have to be.
I wouldn't. I don't know. Is it okay to bring your kids or?
Yeah, definitely. Kids are fine. You can bring some alcohol, but please be, respectful.
It's not a club. We're not.
It's not a club.
Club misfit, I think fits nicely.
We ask you to bring your own dish, so bring some food to share if you possibly can, and a chair would be great.
It's like a potluck style, and
yes,
it should be pretty fun. There's a lot of people that should be there. Are you RSVPing, or people just kind of showing up?
If you can, go to our website growyourgardenwithsal.com and RSVP. That just gives us a count, and we're really excited about some of the gifts that we've been given. So we want everybody to leave with a Christmas bag, and also we have a free raffle where you get different prizes. So Joshua, did you want to talk about H&J, or you want me to?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Let's see the papers. So they're donating meat for the Misfit dinner. So are they cooking for the dinner?
Yeah. So H&J is donating meat, and you're gonna.
So
Clucking Right.
Yeah, Clucking Right. So H&J is donating it. Clucking Right will be cooking it.
Yes. And that's Greg with Clucking Right catering, and he soon will have a food truck. It's so exciting. He does fabulous dishes.
Yeah, if you want to contact Greg, you can call his number 803-470-9464.
Yeah.
I assume they have pretty good food. I've never had it, but from what it sounds like, if they have the privilege to cook H&J cattle meat, then it sounds pretty good. Yes.
And you can find him on Facebook, and you can see his creations. It's CLUCKINRIGHT.
Very good.
Yes. And we also have a couple other people. So we have Gypsy Wind Farms.
Yeah, they're donating a bunch of stuff for the gift bags.
Gift bags.
Kevin Cohen here at The Point is donating a bunch of books, Dave Ramsey books, and shirts and hoodies. And
my favorite carnivore has got us a bunch of goodies out there, like a whole bunch. So thank you, Kevin, for being our hero.
Yeah, it should be great. Everybody's gonna leave with something. It should be great.
It's a good time. We're gonna have music playing out there too. You get to see the animals. It's just a joyous time. It really is. Everybody just talk. You don't have to have a garden. You don't have to have a farm. Everybody eats, so we all have something in common. We all have more in common than we have different. So I
came out. Was it last year and the year before to help you set up? I wasn't able to stay because I had some other, but the vibe and the people and the joy and setting up the tables. I had a lot of fun coming out there, and
it's sorry to interrupt you. It's going to be actually a little bit warmer. I put up the weather just so I could see how it's going to be for the Misfits dinner. It's supposed to be about 57.
That's going to be great. That means I don't have to clean up the greenhouse. I was not looking forward to it.
That's good weather. Go ahead and put a bonfire and stick some sweet potatoes in there.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Yeah. I don't have any sweet potatoes left, but I do have some Irish potatoes. Will they work with that too?
No, I don't know. I don't know. Them sweet potatoes.
They might get burned a little too much.
But
just a little too much.
Right.
Yeah. So bring out a dish to share with people, your drink. It's a really good time. It's 1:30 to 3:30. And then afterwards, if you want to, we have a candlelight service at Ascension Lutheran Church that's surrounded, like when you're inside, it's got these beautiful Tiffany stained glass windows. It's so gorgeous. But we don't force you. We're not going to chase you. You don't have to.
She was showing me this book that had all of the pictures from the church. It was beautiful. It was really cool.
Nobody knows about this church. It's downtown. You just walk in, you're in awe.
It's the highest elevation, right?
In Columbia? The highest elevation in Columbia. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I thought Jesus ate cotton candy because one of the windows has somebody with a.
You say the darndest things.
I
Sal.
know. Growing up, I thought that he ate cotton candy because we always sat at that window where they were holding up, and I think it's a spool of cotton or something or silk in the window. I'm gonna have to ask my pastor, but yeah, but you come in there. I found out he doesn't eat cotton candy. That was a childhood memory. So.
Oh, Sal, what are we gonna do with you?
You see why I need a misfit dinner,
We
right?
come to the misfit dinner.
Y'all fit in really well if you're weird. Y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in and come see us at the farm today. GrowYourGardenWithSal.com. Thank you.